Welcome Canes fans, my name is Adam, and I've been a Cane all my life. Today I want to discuss something crucial, imperative to the direct future of the Miami Hurricanes football program. So sit back, relax, I'll be sipping on some tea, and let's break down the shit show that occurred last night.
For years.
Listen, it's clear Manny Diaz is not the guy. I really like him too. His defenses were pretty good. Got gashed by good quarterbacks, but compared to the mess that we had before him, all right. But what I saw last night is what Manny will be remembered by. A loss, and a decisive one at that, to FIU. They aren't even the little brother. They're like the 2-year-old nephew that wants to tag along while you jump in the ball pit. Disgusting. Butch Davis knew it was coming both before the game and during it. And Enos came out uninspired and unadaptive as usual. The offense was stifled. Now DJ was going in. Cam Harris and Burns as well. They were snapping, but we decided no. I don't know what it is about Dan Enos. Like, he'll run his offense to spite himself. If he wants to establish something, he'll try to do it. Kind of eerily similar, don't you think? And don't get me started on Blake Baker. Now, I don't even know why he's here other than being Manny's friend, and that's just being frank. Anyways, while I could bash the team I love with all my heart for hours, this video is about what Miami, the Board of Trustees, need to do in order to get Miami back on track and out of this constant cycle of rebuilding. We're just 2 years away from being 2 years away. Now keep in mind, I'm not a professional. I'm a fan first and foremost, but I'm also not an idiot, and I can kind of see what we're doing right now isn't working. So here's my fix. Blake needs to be gone yesterday. We'll probably spend more time searching for a new AD than he had searching for a head coach. Same thing with his job search. Probably take more than, less than a couple hours to get hired by someone else. Blake clearly isn't the answer. We can't have a pencil pusher being the face of the Miami Hurricanes athletic department. That just doesn't work. We need someone who knows the school, who knows what it means to be a Miami Hurricane. We need someone like Alonzo Highsmith. Hiring someone like Alonzo is just going to easily boost confidence in the program, which so desperately needs it at this point in damn time. Someone with executive experience who understands what to do and how to do it. Now, keep in mind, this is all hypothetical. The Board of Trustees has to actually care about Miami football in order to actually do anything, but let's just imagine for a second. This new AD will be tasked with either keeping Manny or bringing on someone else. Now, it's not likely that Manny's gone after 1 year, but it needs to happen. What are we going to do in 2021 when we face Alabama the first game of the year? Manny's probably not going to be coaching then. I expect a Willie Taggart type situation where he's fired mid-year too. Keeping Manny on another year is just going to set the program back another 2 to 3 years, which we cannot do again repeatedly. Listen, to be real with you, Miami just needs to let their nuts hang. Say screw it. The last guy messed up, but we're not doing that again. Let's put our players, our student athletes who we care so much about, in a position where they can succeed, and not only succeed, but thrive and gain confidence with every snap they play. That's not going on in this staff. What I saw last night was complete and utter regression. I mean, we looked like we just walked off the practice field for the first time this year and came out lackluster, lackadaisical, uninspired against Butch Davis's FIU. Nothing makes me sadder than seeing guys like DJ give it their all when they can, risking their body for this university, and what do we do in return? We accept mediocrity. Now, on the chance Manny stays, both Enos and Blake Baker have to be gone. But what quality assistant really wants to coach under Manny Diaz? What has he proven that he can do anything for their careers? Enos probably going to have to go back to Michigan State and start from the beginning. On the head coaching thing, if Manny does get fired, listen, who are the Canes going to go after? Are they going to go after the experienced guy? We're going to try and pry Mike Leach away from Washington State? Or are we going to go with like the young up-and-comer Mike Norvell? The thing about that is, in both cases, FSU tried and they didn't get a great response back. So if they don't want to go to FSU, what makes you think anybody would want to go to Miami right now? Listen, to be real with you, I don't know who the guy is, but Miami has to get the next guy right, 100%. We can't go shopping at Dollar General for our coaches anymore. We have to get this guy right. We have to pick an experienced guy or a guy who at least has coached a game before or has at least been in college football long enough, like Ed Orgeron, to already step up in the position and kind of know what it entails. Manny Diaz was thrown into the fire and told, here's the keys, do your thing. And I don't want to hear about this Miami can't compete bullshit. We don't have the money, yada, yada, yada. Because listen to me real quick. Let's say we had Urban Meyer as our coach right now. Do you really think we'd be 6-5? What would our record be? Most likely 12-0. Maybe 11-1 with that loss to Florida because, it is a new team under a new coach. I get it. But with this roster right now under an established and well-connected, well-respected head coach, we'd probably already have packed our bags for the ACC championship game. And that was going to be it. Face Clemson year in, year out. With a respectable coach, that probably happens every year. Who do we lose to under Urban Meyer? Georgia Tech? No. Virginia Tech team, which at the time was completely collapsing? Doubtful. Get real, Miami. Time to get your heads out of the sand and realize that you, the Board of Trustees, not the fans, I'll get to us later, are complicit in destroying this once proud and respected and revered program. Now, I don't even know if you care, I'm talking to people like David Epstein, or even know what's going on right now. But it's your decisions and your actions. In my eyes, this is on you as much as it is the coaching staff as it is on the players. Not all the players, mind you. DJ snapped, wishing him the best in his recovery. Hope he bounces back. And to be real with you, I hope he just jets to the league. Because I don't want to see him risk his body for this crap game after game. And I know he's that kind of kid that would do that. And that's why I want to see him just get his money. Honestly, he's one of my favorite Canes of this era. It's kind of egregious what's happened to Miami football, and that's on you. Us as the fans, we just can no longer accept this. We do have a say. There's more of us than there are administrators. We donate. We keep this thing running. We show up to the games. We start protesting with our pocket. Things change rather quick. Ask FSU. But if you're cool with this and you're just saying it's growing pains, listen. Under Al Golden, the first 2 years, I would get that, the cloud and everything. Even under Mark Richt, you got to bounce back from what Turkey Tits defense and Al Golden's Chick-fil-A conditioning had done. But at this point in time, we shouldn't be focused on rebuilding. We should be building off of what we had, which was a loaded roster. In the ACC Coastal, this is a loaded roster. And our line has improved. And even if the line isn't where we need it to be, we could have worked around that so much under an adaptive, innovative head coach. But instead, we got Mark Richt's 2.0. I'll give him that. He's more advanced. He uses some jet sweeps and motion. But it's the same shit under a different name in a different year. But if you're cool with this and you're cool and just say it's growing pains, then you'll love the new Miami. Because that's what the new Miami is. Mediocrity. It's being pathetic. It's losing to teams that you know damn well you should have beat by at least 3 touchdowns. Now that's all I gotta say. I hope with my rant it kind of made sense to y'all. And let me know what you think. Let me know if Blake James does get fired, which I doubt. I don't think our board cares. But if we do, who would you like to see? Would Zoe be a good guy for you? Personally, I'd love to see it. Was he a VP of player personnel with the Browns right now? So he's got experience. Someone like him, I think, would be a great fit for this program. Any coaching candidates that you'd like to see? Not happening. I understand that. You can say, well, it's not this, not that. I understand it's not happening. We can't have fun and play around. Thanks for watching. My name is Adam, and let me know what you think. I'm going to try to do more of these in the future. So if you like it, please leave a like, possibly subscribe, and yeah, as always, go Canes.